Only 607.
That works. Our work page
Okay. We're going to be starting
our fractions and decimals.
fraction and decimal. First, I want to say that, I didn't get yours yet because you were out sick. So when you finish that, the rest of you guys did really good on the last assignment. I'll find at least count on both portions. Find at
You
least-
guys started those on yesterday?
Yeah, we did the least count. Well, what it is, it was the same assignment.
Oh, the others.
The other half of it. Right, we did least count multiple as the first portion, and the second part was reordering fractions.
I think I started that.
I think you did too, which is by finding common denominators, but those that turned it in, you did good. So you guys understand the concept, and that's fantastic.
Okay.
Today, we're starting on page 229, that's where the instructions are. It's fractions and decimals. 229. That's just where the directions start. So writing fractions and decimals. Okay, you guys have a huge benefit for this because you get to use calculators, okay? Instead of doing long division. Again, this is a pre-algebra class. I wish we were teaching, we had like a basic math skills class, but since this is a diploma track program, we have to move on to pre-algebra. So you guys, all in your IEPs, you have calculators as an accommodation, okay?
Okay.
Oh, this is, then the assignment's gonna be easier.
Yeah, but I want you to understand the idea behind it, okay? And you have to know place value. So the division part is gonna be easy, but you have to make sure you're understanding place value, okay? Again, what does quotient mean?
Quotient is that answer, I believe, right?
Answer to a what kind of problem? Addition, subtraction, multiplication, or division?
Division.
Division, exactly. Quotient. So when we are finding, when we're converting a fraction to a decimal, we are going to solve for the quotient. The way we do that is we take, say if our fraction is 5/8, and we need to turn this into a decimal. We're going to turn this into a division problem. Remember, in algebra, fractions are division, right?
Yes.
It says 5 divided by 8. So in longhand, we would take 5 divided by 8. We have to go 2 decimal places to get to at least the 100 spot. We put a dot and 2 zeros so we can complete our division. Okay, then I'll do the long division here for you. You guys will be able to do it on a calculator, but I want you to understand the process. 8 goes into 50. 8 times what? 8 times 6 is 48, right?
Yeah.
So 6, and our decimal goes here. 6 times 8 is 48.
45.
25. What's 50 minus 48?
I'm saying the answer is 6.
Yeah, thanks. 50 minus 48
Two.
is 2. We bring down the 0. 8 goes into 20 2 times. 2 times 8 is 16.
You need an extra zero.
Exactly. We'll add another 0. Bring this down. 8 goes into 40 5 times. So our decimal equivalent of 5/8 is 0.625. Okay?
This shit might be confusing,
I'm sorry, what?
dude. This stuff might be confusing.
It's really not. Remember, if all we're doing is to turn a fraction to a decimal, is we're dividing the top number by the bottom number. Okay, so write down your calculator. Go ahead and put 5 divided by 8.
0.625.
Which is what we have right here, right? Again, we could longhand 8 goes into 5 0 times. I just didn't put that there, but that's going to be there. 0 doesn't matter, it's the 0.625, right?
Yeah.
That also works if you have what is this called?
And proper fraction?
Close. An improper fraction looks like this, where the bottom number is smaller than the top number, right?
Yeah.
We get, out of an improper fraction, a mixed number.
Okay.
It's called mixed because we have a whole number and a fraction. We can also turn this into a decimal. For a minute, we're going to forget about this one, okay? Because that's a whole number. That's one whole.
Yeah.
And then we're going to take our 7/8 and create our division problem. 7 divided by 8, and we have 7.00 to start. Decimal goes up in the answer. 8 goes into 7, 0 times. 8 goes into 70. 8 times 9? What's 9 times 8?
32.
Too much, right? So what is 8 times 8?
64.
We can use 8. 8 times 8 is 64. 76 minus 64 is 6. Bring down to 0. 8 times what goes into 60? What's the closest? We said 8 times 8 is 64. That's too much, right? 7.
It's 8 times 7.
8 times 7 is 56. 60 minus 56 is 4. We're going to add another 0 to try to close this out with a remainder. 8 goes into 40 5 times. So the decimal equivalent of 7/8 is 0.875.
So,
But we have this 1, right?
yeah.
So all this is 1.875.
Wow.
Any whole number goes before the decimal, right? Question?
I just gotta see.
What?
Is the question about the division or about how we got the final answer?
The division.
Well, again, the division, I think you would all benefit from a basic math skills class, you know? This is just long division, but you don't have to do as long division because if you haven't learned long division by now, we don't have a program in place to be able to teach that to you, okay? You can practice that on your own time. It would behoove you, which means it would be a very good thing for you. But for now, you can just go on a calculator. So on your calculator, do me a favor and do 7 divided by 8.
Chris, look. Look at where.
0.875.
0.875, right?
Yeah.
Which is the answer we got here.
Yeah.
And then we have our whole number, so it becomes 1.875. And one whole and tenths, hundreds, thousandths is 1 and 875 thousandths is the way you would read that as a fraction.
Okay.
So, for example, say if we have the thing, say if we have 6/8, and we put that a 6 over 8, and then we had the 1 again. So we just did that, and then we had the 1 after we did the problem, right?
Right. So you mean if instead of 1 and 7/8,
It'll be 6 and
it
7.
was 1 and 6/8 is what you had?
Yeah, say if that was the
You
problem,
would just do this math, and whatever answer you get for that in decimal,
and then
before you put a 1 and whatever your answer is.
Oh, okay.
Because the 1 is the whole number, right?
Yeah,
Because look, if you look over here at place value,
yeah,
if you guys can all see this chart, to the right of the decimal, we have tenths, hundredths, thousandths. To the left, we have the ones, right? Isn't that 1?
yeah,
Remember, if you had $23, right?
Yeah.
You would have 2 tens, right? 10, 20, and 3 ones. 10, 20, and 1, 2,
What
3.
if I had all ones?
Oh, you can only have all ones up to 9. You could have 9 ones, but once you get to 10 ones, then you have 1 10, right?
yeah.
Oh, yeah. It goes
Yeah,
up.
yeah,
Okay,
now it's
I
the
meant
same.
like 10 singles.
10
Oh.
singles would be 110 though.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah.
Right, okay.
okay.
Wait, the end, you didn't finish that one, is it?
No, this was just Kobe's little
Example.
example. It's the
Is
same
the
process.
answer for that 0.75?
Did you do the math?
Yeah.
What is 6 divided by 8?
0.75.
Okay, so this would be 1.75, right? Because you have the 1 and 75, 100.
Yeah.
I thought the answer was just one.
Excuse me?
I thought the answer was just one.
No, it was the 1 and then whatever this math comes out to.
Yeah.
0.75, yes.
Okay, so it should be that.
We could do the long one, or can we?
Go ahead, take your time.
Do we have to do the long one, or we can just do it short?
There's no, if you're doing it, this is called long division, okay? If you're doing it this way, it's the only way to do it. You can use your calculator.
Yeah, he literally said he was.
The calculator is fine. This is division. This is the basic division that you should have been taught all the way through elementary and middle school, right?
Yeah.
Some of you are better at it than others, which is, it's okay, right?
Yeah.
If you want to do it by doing it longhand, okay, long division, by writing it out, you're more than welcome to. I encourage you to if you're able to. If it's going to detract you from understanding the concept and you're not going to get the assignment done, use the calculator because it is an accommodation, okay?
Okay.
Make sense?
Mr. Roberto, don't erase that yet, so I'm taking notes.
I'm not. I'd like you to take the notes so you don't forget.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Remember for
write
a
down the
second.
notes so I can remember.
I went to the gym today.
I hope so.
Well, dude.
Wait, Mr. Word, I got a question to ask you.
What's that?
Are we doing the rewards after
Wait,
this?
hold on,
period?
hold on. We do rewards fourth period every day.
Oh,
Right now, we're
okay.
gonna stay focused on this though.
Every day.
But I better come
Every
over here to
Friday.
get my
Every
rewards.
day.
Huh?
Well, I better come over here to get my
Who do
rewards.
you have fourth period?
Miss Ramos, okay, but you told me I'm more than welcome to come over here, though, right?
We'll talk about that when we're not doing the math right now, right?
Oh, okay.
Like, focus on what we're doing now, we can talk about your rewards later. Deal?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Okay.
Do you have the notes written down?
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay, so,
I wrote down the
everybody got this? It needs this?
I wrote down the notes. Who cares?
Hey, I just wanna throw stuff, all right?
Who were you aiming it at?
Who are you?
Well, I
Got
went
something?
closest to you, Alex, so you might.
No, it was close to tequila.
It was pointing at you. It's like that whole bottle thing.
No, it wasn't.
Oh,
I saw
the bottles?
I saw it, dude.
Nah, you're losing.
Oh, is that right?
Did you say I'm old? I don't know what I'm talking about.
I said you're
I've heard that out of
hallucinating.
you. I'm gonna have
I
to drop
said
your
you were
level for that.
hallucinating.
So, sometimes you may run across something like this. So if your fraction is 2/3, we're gonna draw it out the same way, okay? 2/3 equals, and we're gonna divide the top number by the bottom. Again, it can be done on your calculator, which is fine. But 3 goes into 2 0
God
times.
damn.
Exactly, and I'll get to that, Ulysses. I know you did it. 3 goes into 20, 6 times, that's 18. 18 minus 2. 20 minus 18 is 2, bring down the 0.
Dang.
3 goes into 20 6 times. Notice that it's 18. It's gonna repeat itself, right? 20 minus 18 is 2. We keep
Is it?
having to add a 0.
1.5.
And you end up with 6.
Bro, that is
Okay,
weird.
it's never ending.
It's never ending math.
So when you come to that
That's
point,
weird.
listen, brother, when you come to that point, you're not gonna multiply or divide over and over and over and over because it's never ending. You're not gonna write 0.66666. All you do is you go to the first digit that repeats and put a line over it. That means that this digit repeats endlessly. So your answer for 2/3 would be 0.6
Six line.
with the line on top of it.
No, what
Oh,
about
that-
it's 1.5?
that's it?
Like if you do 3 divided by 2.
Right, because it would be an improper fraction giving us a whole number.
What about,
Yes,
what about 1/5?
what about 1/5?
How do we do that?
Same thing. 1/5
0.2.
is equal to 1.00 divided by 5. 1 goes into 10 2 times. 2 times 10 is 10. Bring down to 0. 5 goes into 0 0 times. 0 minus 0 is 0. Your answer is 0.20, which is actually 20%, which we'll be moving on to. But think about how many 26 are in a dollar? 5, right?
Yeah.
Okay? So it gives you 0.20. Every fraction is turned into a decimal using the same process, dividing the bottom number by the top number by the bottom number, okay? Question?
It's just 0.2 and it's 20.
All right, so on the calculator, it says 0.2, that should mean there's a 0 after it.
What about, the 2/3? What about, a whole in front of it?
Like if this was 1 2/3,
Yeah.
then this answer would be 1.6 with a borrow, right? Because 1 is the whole number. It's 1, right?
Yeah.
If there's when I put this here, just so you see it says 1. It's 1 and 2/3. 1 and 6, whatever, because it doesn't end.
It's not.
Normally it would be.
Does it actually never
tenths.
end?
Huh?
It does actually never end.
It would never end, because look, if I keep doing this, okay, we're off to 20 now, 3 goes into 20, 6 times, 6 times 3 is 18. 18 minus 20 minus 18 is 2. I gotta add another 0 and bring it down, and what do I have? 3 goes into 20, 6 times, 6 times 3
It's
is
keep
18.
repeating itself.
It's never ending.
That's weird.
Okay, so I've already shown you, like what we talked, let me erase this first. I'm trying to sit down so my big head's not in the way. All right, so I already showed you if it was like,
That hurt.
I just talked about if it was 1 and 2/3, right?
Yeah.
If 1 becomes a whole number. Well, they may ask you to do the next step, which is, see if you have 15/11. What kind of fraction is this?
Proper?
Improper fraction, because the bigger number's on top, right?
Yeah.
So what we're gonna do is we're going to turn it into a mixed number. We're gonna go from this to a mixed number, then to a decimal, okay? The way we do that is we're gonna still divide the bottom by the top. So what? If we go 15 divided by 11, all right?
Yeah.
11 goes into 15 how many times? One time.
One time, yeah.
1 times 11 is 11. What's 15 minus 11?
4.
4. This is our mixed number. Let me show you how it works. Your answer becomes your whole number. So it's 1, and we go clockwise. The numerator, or top part of the fraction, becomes 4. 1 and 4 over the denominator, which is 11.
Wow.
Wow. Oh, so it's that simple?
And then, well, let me show you, because we can turn this back into this. What's 11 times 1?
11.
11. What's 11 plus 4?
15.
15 over
11.
11,
That's crazy.
right?
That
So
is weird.
this is how we turn an improper fraction into a mixed number. Now that we have our mixed number, we can take this mixed number, again, Keelan,
Can I write that down real quick?
of course, but listen, we're not gonna worry about the 1 yet. We'll do that after we solve. Then we're gonna go 4 divided by 11
Wait, what the?
to turn this into a
Yeah,
decimal.
no.
So what is 4 divided by 11 on your calculator?
I'm writing this down.
0.3636363634.
363636. Let me see.
I put it. I'll probably put it wrong.
We have 4 divided by 11. Perfect. So no, all we do is, what repeats? 363636 is what repeats, right?
Yeah.
So we're gonna get up here, so it's gonna be 0.36 with a line over the 6, because what it repeats at 36, 36, 36. So that's what the repeating is. So now our decimal equivalent is, let's erase this 1 and 2/3, is, what's our whole number? 1 and
36.
36 with a line over it because it's repeating, it doesn't stop.
Yeah.
Sorry, the line is gonna go over the 36 because the whole 36 is what repeats,
Yeah,
right? It repeats
Yeah.
36, 36, 36, and so on.
and there's a 4 at the end.
Yeah, but that's, again, when it if it repeats more than twice, we get a bar over it.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
so again, improper fraction to mixed number. Mixed number, we divide our fraction portion, 4 divided by 11, we get 0.36. We add in our whole number, and the decimal equivalent of 15 over 11 is 1 and 36. What is this? Tenths, hundredths, right? 1 and 36 hundredths.
Yeah.
Makes sense?
Well, it's gonna be easy. I hope this is easy.
I hope this is easy too. Cause I kind of know.
I understand it already, brother. No.
I understand it too, brother. No, too.
Well, and the more you guys practice it, the better you're gonna get at it. It just
Yeah.
takes, as long as you follow the steps from the notes, right? Always divide from a fraction, divide the bottom by the top. Okay?
Yeah.
You have a calculator to do that for you,
So 11 divided by.
Wait, I got a
Wait, what?
question.
Oh, like,
like this one.
always divide the.
So you can do, okay, do this on your calculator. So you have 15 over 11, right? Do 15 divided by 11.
Mr. Ward, I got a question to ask you. What, will we have to, we do,
1.363636.
Okay, so let's just do this. All we need is the whole number for that, 1, right?
yeah,
So now what is 1 times 11 is?
1 times 11.
Is 11. So what's 15 minus 11?
4.
4.
4 and 11 is our denominator. So we have 1 and 4 11ths. Or you can write it out like this. 15 divided by 11. This is short division, okay? Where you don't have to do a bunch of numbers. And then your whole number, your answer is your whole number. Your remainder is your numerator. And your divisor is your denominator, okay?
Okay. Mr. Ward, can I ask a question real quick?
Okay, please.
Do we have to show our math or do we just go straight into the answer?
Now I want you to show your work.
Oh, you do?
I mean, if you're, the division you're getting is fine, but I want you to write the problem and then the decimal equivalent. And because some of these are gonna have more involved, you're gonna have to like order fractions from least to greatest,
Yeah.
okay? And they're gonna give you a combination
Oh, okay.
of fractions.
Okay. Making sure.
But what about answer?
That was part of the
negative
second
sign?
Again, well, we understand how number lines work. You guys just worked on that, right?
Yeah.
On a number line. So again,
The
so
one
let's
goes to
start
the
there.
right is bigger, the ones to the left get smaller.
Exactly. Everything gets bigger. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. These
And
are
then
positive
ones on the
numbers,
left
right?
are negative.
Everything to the left is negative numbers. -1, -1, -2, -3, -4, and and -5. And we understand that as you go to the right, numbers always get bigger, correct?
Yeah.
As we go to the left, everything gets smaller.
Yeah.
Okay, so with that said, and we've already worked on adding and subtracting positive and negative numbers, so we understand the rules. So let's keep that number line up for you and take a look at this. All right, so you're gonna see right numbers from least to greatest, and they're gonna give you a combination. This one has 1/4, negative, what is that, 0.2? 0.2,
When I first learned negative numbers, I could say -0.
-0.
Yep.
Yeah, and now we know that 0 has no value, right?
Yeah.
It's the absence of value. Okay, so you're gonna be ordering these from least to greatest. Keelan, I want you to pay attention. So kind of hard looking at it like that. We've got fractions, we've got decimals.
Just solve the fractions, right?
Exactly, we're gonna solve our fractions first. So let's start with 1/4.
And divide by,
What is 1 divided by 4?
4.
No. Calculate. Yes.
0.25.
25.
So we have 0.75, right?
Yeah. So
And
2.5.
then we have here, we have negative 0.2. Wait, is this 0.7?
No, 0.25.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I was just trying to correct you, Mr.
No, dude, come on now.
Okay.
Trust me, I'm not about.
0.6.
And this one, right, so this is here, this one is 0.6, and this is 1.1, right? And it's
Yeah.
negative.
Yeah.
So now,
Alright, so, alright.
least to greatest.
Least to greatest, so 6, 2, 1.1, then, no, 0.25 and then 1.1.
There we go. Negative, least to greatest is 0.6, perfect.
Yeah.
And you said 0.2, right?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
then 0.25,
Negative 0.2, and then we have positive 0.25,
and then 1.1.
and positive 1.1, that is excellent.
Yeah.
And notice, now that we have them all in decimals, much easier to put them from least to greatest, right?
Right.
Yeah.
And again, being able to use the calculator to make that conversion.
Mr. Riddle, the least to greatest problem shouldn't be that hard either, huh? It shouldn't be that hard.
No, so we just do it here.
Yeah.
No, we just got all of their decimal equivalents, right?
Yeah.
And then put them in order.
Yeah,
We know that 0.6
Yeah.
negative is smaller than 0.2, right?
Yeah.
Because the bigger the number gets to the negative side, the smaller the number you get.
Yeah.
Then we move into our positive numbers. Well, this one is less than 1.
Yeah.
This one is 1 and 1/10. So it's
Yeah. Oh, now I see why the 1 and 1 goes last, because it has a visible 0 at the end.
this one has a whole, this is more than 1.
Yeah,
This is
basically.
1/4 of 1.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Let's do one of the ones from 38 to 41.
I'm going through all the examples.
Okay.
Not 38 to 43, the ones 44, and the ones that have the line.
Oh, yeah.
The ones that have the line on top, do 38 to 49.
Yeah.
Sounds simple to me, except that's just that one number.
Yeah, no.
Each
Okay,
decimal is-
that's what I'm doing next, okay? All right, so they're gonna give you, do you guys wanna write this down as notes?
Yeah, I'm gonna write that down.
Write it down real quick, so I make sure you have it, okay?
Yeah, I'm gonna
I
write
mean, I'm
that
still
down.
here to help you, but
Yeah, I'm gonna write
yeah,
that
give me a
down.
minute. We're following the whole procedure through the book, and if there's specific ones you guys wanna do, we'll work them out together, okay?
Can I use that pencil?
Of course. If you want, do you want an actual pencil, or you want that like mechanical? Anybody, you guys don't need, you wrote this down already?
I'm
You write it down or you
I'm
got
still
it?
writing it down, Mr. Riddle.
Okay.
I'm trying to take these notes, so I know how to do
You
it.
know what, and that's why I give them to you, okay?
I know, because I remember last time I did the work and I didn't take no notes and I couldn't do it, and that's why I probably failed it. Remember I failed it too.
I got the door, just go and take those notes.
The other math,
Well,
what
last
you
time
gave
I
us,
did good.
I got 100% on some of them, because I know how to do it.
You guys did very well on the last assignment.
Do you want us to write down the number chart or no?
But you can get 430. Okay?
Well, you said we did well. What percent that was?
I'll let you know after this.
Can you let me know too, Mr. Rudolph?
Oh, I guess.
How long was
so.
on Christmas?
Yeah, no, dude, take your time. I don't want to race it.
You don't want us writing down the number chart too, right, or no?
As long as you understand how the number line works. This was just
You didn't.
Example, yeah.
an example of to never forget that as we go to the left, numbers
Yeah,
get smaller.
okay.
Even though on the negative side, numerically, 5 is bigger than 1, but it's negative, so it's getting smaller.
Yeah.
Is it 13?
Are we done with this?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're done.
Chris, you know the date?
Today is the 11th. Pretty sure.
I think it is the 11th.
I think it's 3/11.
Wait, if it's 11th, I thought we don't have to wear masks anymore during 11. Or is that 12?
That's the 12.
Oh, so
Tomorrow.
Monday. So actually we come back on Monday.
Tomorrow.
Alright.
Not Monday, Sunday.
Let's get back to this.
Okay.
All right, so
Yeah.
if they're gonna give you either a decimal or a mixed number, okay, we'll start with just the decimal, okay?
Okay.
Say they give you 0.56,
Okay.
and they want you to write that as a fraction. Okay, that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Okay, so we have to know place value. Here's the decimal point, okay?
Yeah.
2 places to the right. What place is this? What number is this in? This is in the,
Hundreds.
no, tens.
Wait.
Tens.
Right? And then this is the
Ones.
hundreds,
Right.
okay?
Oh, yeah.
So we move our decimal point 2 places.
Yeah.
56 over 100, because the last digit is in the hundreds place, right?
Right.
Okay, and then we have to reduce this. Can this be reduced? That's what we put in the lowest terms. What number do we know goes evenly into 56 and 100? This goes back to a couple lessons ago where we're reducing
2.
fractions, right? We can start with 2, that's fine.
2.
What is 56 divided by 2?
28. We can reduce that
We
too.
can. 28 over,
100.
no, 100 divided by 2. Right, well, you do the bottom, you have to do the top.
Yeah.
It's 50, right?
50, yeah.
Okay, again, we can do 2 again. So what is 28 divided by 2?
14. We can reduce that too.
Listen, bro, you're getting way ahead of yourself. How can we reduce that 2? You haven't done the bottom fraction yet, bud.
Oh.
You don't know if the fraction can be reduced until you complete the fraction.
Oh.
What is 50 divided by 2?
25.
25. Are there any numbers that go evenly into 14 and 25?
Yeah.
Both of them.
No.
What's the only number that goes in evenly into 25?
14.
5. Right?
5.
Can 5 go into 14?
No.
Then we're done.
7 can go into 14.
7 can, but it can't go into 25. We need something that will go into both of them evenly.
Yeah.
And we did it, I mean, we could have done, used a bigger number, but we chose to go with, we could have used 4, right?
Yeah.
But instead we went with 2 and we just broke it down. If you want to go in steps, that's fine. So 0.56, the decimal equivalent, the fraction equivalent is 14 over 25. That is our answer, okay?
Wait, is that a 4 or is that a 9 right there under the
4.
50?
What?
Right there.
Right here?
No.
Above it.
Above it. Is that a, oh, that's an 8. Oh, I was like, why is it so small? I was confused.
That was because you didn't turn up the magnification on your,
Glasses.
I don't got enough.
They
make sure you
know.
I would figure you'd be able to see the future by now.
Chris,
but, you know.
I can't even see that. How am I supposed to see that? I thought that was a 4, Mr. Rudolph, because how small it was.
Focus.
I definitely didn't think it was an 8. I thought it was an
I thought it was a 4.
All right, so, yeah, I didn't look anything like a 4. Could have been a 9, but not a 4. All right, they may give you a mixed number, okay? A mixed number until you turn it into a fraction.
I'll tell you, that was weird. I was not.
So mixed number being, why is it a mixed number? Why
Because
do they
there's
call it a
a,
mixed number?
because there's a whole number.
Because there's a whole number and a fraction, it's mixed, right?
Yeah.
Mixed with a whole number and a fraction. To turn this into a decimal, into a fraction, we're gonna turn it into a mixed number. 1 is our whole number, right?
Yeah.
1 over.
And how do we turn 12 into a fraction? 12 over?
100. Wait,
Huh?
is it 100?
Yeah, because look, tens, hundreds, right?
Yeah.
So 1 and 12, 100ths. That little mark right
Yeah,
there?
what is that?
I don't know, it's because my board, it's a Promethean board. And
I
it's-
just want to click into it.
Yeah, I just wanted to break it off the wall and give my old fashioned whiteboard back. I like that a lot better.
For real.
Bro, Chris, all those
Wow,
whiteboards
it's
back
so
there are bad, bro. So
They're destroyed, yeah.
Yeah.
So the fraction equivalent of 1.12 is 1 12/100ths, okay?
Okay.
Wait, that's it?
Yeah, that's it for that one.
Those are, well, that's all of them. That's an example of every single problem you're gonna see. Turn to page 232.
232, all right.
Put it down.
Okay, in section 1, it says write each fraction as a decimal. Problems 1 through 6, you're dividing the bottom into the top and getting a decimal, right?
Oh, okay, yeah.
In problems 7 through 10, it says compare using greater than, less than, or equal to complete each statement.
Just
You
solve
have a
it.
fraction and a decimal. You okay?
I just put the book down there and you just go off the day.
What's this?
So I give you a fraction and a decimal, right?
All right.
You have to turn the fraction into a decimal and then compare decimals to determine which one is greater than, less than, or if they're equal.
Yeah, wait.
Okay.
You keep saying wait, but you're not saying anything else. Wait for what?
No, you go ahead.
Oh, do you have a question?
No.
Okay, then quit saying wait. So when you say wait, that means I have a question, and then I want to hear what you have to say. All right, number 11 through 15 says write each decimal as a fraction. Again, let's do number 11, because 0.1, how would you make that a fraction?
You don't.
You do
One.
Nothing.
1/10. 1 over 10.
1 over 10, because it's in the tenths place. Look,
Yes, that's
You guys-
simple.
if you forget the place value, they have this chart right here for you to look at, okay?
Yeah.
One number, if it ends one place to pass the decimal point, it's gonna be over 10. If it ends 2 places, it's gonna be over 100. 3 places, over 1,000.
Yeah.
4 places, 10,000, and so on, but we're not going to the 10,000th place. We probably won't go past the hundreds,
Yeah, probably.
Boy,
I'm assuming.
nada.
No, we're definitely going past,
None of that.
Oh, you okay?
but then I don't think we're gonna do it when it's not.
Yeah, we
You're
don't do
not
that.
okay.
We don't do the odds. Why don't we do the odds?
Cause
Actions are in the
I don't
back.
think they're in fact.
They're in the back, dude. I'm
Holy
telling
shit,
you.
they are.
I told you, and we don't have to say,
Mr. Roto, can I ask you a question?
What?
Can we do number 45 as an example, since that's an odd? Because number 45, because it has a line over it and it has a negative.
because it was, listen, the fraction's negative. Thus, the decimal is the decimal negative,
No.
bro?
Oh, yeah.
Negative 0.3 with a line over it, right?
Yeah.
Still gotta be, the
Oh.
fraction equivalent has to be negative also.
Wait, isn't it 3 over 100?
10.
It would be 3 over 10,
Oh, 3 over 10?
right?
Oh. Oh,
Hey,
okay.
shall we pay?
No, okay, it would be 3 over 10 without the line, okay?
Okay.
If there's a line, it's just 1/3,
Yeah.
because it flips, right? The line is
Yeah.
going on forever.
Okay.
Because 3 over 10 does not come out to 0.3333333, right?
Yeah, that would be weird and awkward.
All right.
Alright. Well, that's our 10th hour. We're not going to be able to finish this till Monday, huh, Mr. Roto?
But you're gonna be able to start it today, that's what's important.
Yeah.
We'll start it today,
And then probably finish it Monday.
we'll continue it as need be. Let me write the assignment on the board first.
Okay. That's our time went by quick with your lecturing, huh, Mr. Roto?
Sometimes that happens.
Yeah.
Page 232. Hold on, let's just get a lot.
You write down the title.
False noise.
What?
Keelan. You yourself to the restroom?
Yeah, my stomach hurts.
Bro, if that was actually from your stomach, I'm gonna excuse you to the restroom.
I'm kidding. No.
I know you are. Page 232. Numbers
Bro, you
2
stink.
through
48.
numbers 2 through 36 even.
2 to 36?
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay.
Right, so I'm gonna get this stuff done today.
Wait. Oh, that means we're doing 16, huh? Number 16?
Bro, really?
No, word problem?
Actually,
You are doing the word problem, yes.
Oh, okay.
And again, if you need help, you'll ask me and we'll work through it, but I want you to try it on your own.
Okay.
Chris, did you?
Oh, it's gonna be-
I've got, we can turn it down. I won't get,
Yeah.
Stupid.
I don't want to be seen.
I want to be seen. I don't want you to be seen.
I look at you.
Yeah, what's you?
it's already seen.
I think. 'Cause I went to go pick up my phone.